That's what we're talking about. If at first you don't succeed, pick it up and go again. Yes, people, with those shoes on, it can only mean one thing: events training day. We're gonna do some movement events today for the first time in a long time. But first of all, we need to take ourselves to a more suitable location. Follow me. And here we are in the next location, Bristol's strongest gym, where I grew up in my strength training. I'm going to do some events training here because we've got a nice long run, as you can see. Get some yoke done, might do some stones as well. We'll decide what we're doing as we're going. This is going to be some fun. As always, some lovely pre-workout. Double scoop. 2 sips of water, job done. Fish back wash. Does exactly what it says on the tin. So as usual, when you first start out with your moving events, you must always check the tools you're using. This is a heavy duty yoke. Got the pins in here and the spinny adjustables to give it that extra bit of tightness and secure it in position for when you're carrying your heavy loads. Not sure what weight we're going to get up to today. We're just going to see how it feels on the old Gutasaurus Rex and go from there. So yeah, the warm up process shall begin now. This weighs a whopping 90 kilos empty. First of his fun. Second warm up, 140 kilos of pure British steel. It might be made in China really, but I'm saying it's British, just for the video. Good. Nice slow progress. Bang a bit more weight on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go terribly heavier in this today. We'll see what it's like with a 5th tie on it and go from there. Let's get it done. I ain't sure if this is a working set yet on the yoke because I'm not in pain, but obviously I'm getting aches from using the muscles, and see how it feels on this run. It's only 190 kilos on the yoke, but to me that's a big weight when I just had surgery on my stomach. So yeah, baby. Yes, feels good. That speed in that yoke felt like I could really pick it up then. It feels a lot better than what it did before surgery. Just being able to move freely, and my legs don't feel like I'm running after each other. My core feels a lot better, so fingers crossed we'll add some more weight and we'll see where this thing's gonna go. We got 230 on here now, Chinese dentist, and we're just gonna get that in as fast as we can after smelling this. I've definitely got a stronger width to it. Definitely feel myself moving fast with the gears towards the end. The start's always slower at that end because we had a leak down there and the floor's really slippery, so gotta get careful. Load it up and they will come. Oh, Jesus. Oh. That's the nose burner. That's strong. That's what we're talking about. If at first you don't succeed, pick it up and go again. Right, that's the yoke segment done. We got a bigger form, I think. Form's a bit bigger. Jokes, just got to undo that a bit. That's the yoke section done. Just gearing up for some stones now. I can't tell you a number or put a number on this because I really don't know where I'm going to be at, if I'm honest. I've got the 105 out to start with. I want to proceed from there to see where we go and have some fun ultimately, because that's what Strongman's about, really having fun and going from there. I'm going to have to cut the video here because I'm going to have to ask the cameraman to strap the rest of this up and I can tape it. We can proceed with the event. But yoke, really happy with it. Got 270 for quite a speedy run at the end. I think it was roughly 7 seconds, which after surgery and getting back to where I want to be is a great achievement for me. Like, this week's been a week of pushing the boat out and see where I'm at. So happy so far. So we'll see what happens with the boulders of love and go from there. So it's a first for me today. I'm using Stab Tacky for the first time from Team Affinity. They sent me the one to try out to make this, and I was the first person who found a fault with it because one of the chemicals in it made it go glassy and the tacky wouldn't stick to anything. So now this is the revised version that everyone else is using. Seems like a really good product, so we'll try it a little bit for these 105 stones. As we go up, we'll add more. Also, always with tacky, you work it in properly to your hands and into your arms. So let's have a stab at it. Ooh. Gooey loveliness. Right, so you can see there's a fair bit in the lid here, so I'll pinch a bit out, like so. And then what I'll do is you get it into your hands and you work it in to your hands. You don't just blob it on, you really work it in. One interesting fact about me that you probably know and probably knows is that tacky never sticks to the outside of my palms because of work, where my skin's so rough. So generally, when I put one on, it doesn't stick here, but this seems to be staying, so fingers crossed it works. See, that was a minimal amount, and look how much is on my hands and on my sleeves. Should be plenty for this. So what I do then is I come to the stone, foot width apart, always try and grab the stone in the middle, like so. Then sit. Hop. Stab that off. feels really taxing on my body. That feels heavy, and it never generally does. So it's obvious that this chain of motion is something I'm gonna have to practice. So that's 105 that stone, so that's not a lot of weight. But to me it felt like a lot more. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably get the 120 out now. Have a little pop with that. It feels once it got into that position, it feels solid. Then obviously it's coming up out of the hole and driving up. So we'll have a little play with 120, see what that feels like. And then if it's still the same, we'll leave it there, I think, because I don't want to push myself too far and risk hurting myself even more. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna put some more tacky on. I've probably got enough on my hand to do this. It's just as a safety kind of thing for me in my head, because I didn't want to tweak nothing. So I'm gonna add a bit more so I'm nice and solid on the stone. I'm gonna try and focus on getting tight on the stone in that bottom position as well. So then I haven't got to worry about the weight being in front of me, if you know what I mean. Because obviously with the hernia operation I've had, it was obviously umbilical and paraumbilical hernia. So it's where my belly button was. So yeah, just need to be careful of not overexerting that area too much and try and keep the weight as close to my body as possible for now. So 120 kilos. Let's see how we get on. See, that was a lot better. So I managed to keep the stone close to me. And then as I came up, the momentum coming out of the hole, it wasn't too far in front, so I never felt my pulling. This stone is such an obtuse shape. Lovely. Lovely back. You can go back away now. Bye bye. The next stone's 140. I might try it, see what it's like. We'll have a little look for it, see if we can find it first, because they're everywhere in here. And if we can, we shall use it and have a go with 140. And we will definitely be leaving it there today at 140. For sure. Let the hunt begin. It's a stone lottery, have a look. It's a stone lottery. Stone lottery. Gotta be in it to win it. Right, the last application of stab. 140 stone. Like I said before, I was using it quite sparingly, but this time I'm going to go with a fair bit more just to keep myself safe and stuck to the stone. But I may have put far too much on because it's going everywhere. So I'm just going to work it in to my hands and into my sleeves. And we'll see how this 140 goes and go from there really. But yeah, this is definitely too much tacky. I wouldn't usually use this much. But hey ho, we're in the zone now, aren't we? 140 for 3 reps. That felt good. Feels nice to shift some weight. Whew. No pain. Excellent. I am absolutely chuffed with that. That's made my day. Made my day. So there you have it, folks. That was my first event session. Only a mini one, yoked up to 270 for a 7-second run, and 140 stone for a triple. absolutely over the moon to get that today. I wasn't going to go that heavy, I was only going to go 120 and call it a day. But the little devil was on my shoulder telling me to do a bit more. But I still got to be smart and not rush the progression. So yeah, happy 140 for free. Just got to get my stones up now. But I've got to say, my moving events and even bracing on the stone then felt a million times better than before I had the surgery. So it's only positives at the moment. I'm honestly ecstatic, you can probably see by the smile on my face. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, take it steady, look after yourselves, and I'll catch you soon. Oi, you, like, share, and subscribe.